Picture this. You're scrolling through hotel options in Tunisia and stumble upon something called Thabraca Thalasso Diving. The name alone makes you curious, right? Well, after diving deep into what this place actually offers, I can tell you it's not your typical beachside resort. Located in the Bizerta region near Menzil Jimil in northern Tunisia, this 4-star property has carved out a fascinating niche that combines therapeutic wellness with underwater adventures. The concept sounds almost too good to be true. Imagine starting your morning with seawater therapy treatments and ending it exploring Mediterranean coral reefs. But here's where things get interesting about their accommodations. The rooms at Thabraca tell a story of thoughtful simplicity that actually works in their favor. Standard double rooms clock in at around 20 to 25 square meters, which might sound compact until you realize these spaces are designed for people who plan to spend most of their time either underwater or in spa pools. Each room comes equipped with air conditioning, free Wi-Fi, flat-screen TV with satellite channels, and a mini-bar that's surprisingly well-stocked for a property this size. What caught my attention was how they've managed the view situation. Some rooms offer garden views, while others provide partial sea glimpses, and the price difference is surprisingly reasonable. The superior sea view rooms bump up the space to 30 to 35 square meters and feature larger balconies overlooking the Mediterranean, which honestly feels like having a front row seat to nature's daily show. The decor follows a coastal theme with white walls accented by blue elements and practical tiled floors that make perfect sense when you consider guests are constantly transitioning between beach, pool, and spa areas. But the real magic happens when you step outside your room. Now let's talk about food, because this is where Thabraca surprised me the most. Their main restaurant, Le Méditerranée, operates on a buffet concept that initially made me skeptical. We've all experienced those sad hotel buffets, right? But this one actually delivers on the promise of Mediterranean fusion cuisine. The breakfast spread runs from 7 to 10 a.m. and includes everything from traditional Tunisian pastries to international options that don't feel like afterthoughts. Lunch and dinner service showcase fresh seafood varieties that make sense given their coastal location, alongside grilled meats and an impressive selection of mezzi platters. What really impressed me was their attention to local specialties. The couscous dishes are prepared with actual care, not just thrown together for tourist consumption. The restaurant can seat about 150 guests indoors, but during warmer months, the outdoor terrace seating becomes the place to be. The pool bar and lounge area keeps things flowing throughout the day until about 10 p.m., offering light snacks and cocktails that aren't overpriced tourist traps. They occasionally host themed cocktail nights with live music during summer months, which adds a nice touch without going overboard on the entertainment factor. But speaking of water, let's dive into their pool situation. The pool setup at Thabraca is refreshingly honest about what it offers. The outdoor swimming pool measures roughly 15 by 8 meters, with depths ranging from a shallow 0.8 meters to 1.6 meters at the deep end. It's not Instagram-worthy massive, but it serves its purpose perfectly for guests who are likely spending significant time in the actual Mediterranean Sea anyway. What makes this more interesting is their indoor heated pool connected to the Thalasso Therapy Center, which means you can enjoy water-based activities year-round, regardless of weather conditions. The pool deck includes sun loungers, without the usual fight for your spot drama you find at larger resorts. Beach access is where this place really shines. You're looking at a several 100-meter stretch of sandy Mediterranean coastline that's accessible via a short walk from the hotel grounds. The beach service includes complimentary sunbeds and umbrellas, reserved exclusively for guests, plus towel service handled through the spa reception area. Water sports available include diving excursions organized through affiliated dive centers, snorkeling gear rentals, and kayaking options that let you explore the coastline at your own pace. The beach setting feels more authentic than manufactured, which is increasingly rare these days, and that authenticity carries over into their activity offerings. Activities at the Thabraca Center around their unique selling proposition of combining wellness with marine adventures. The diving excursions are organized through professional affiliated dive centers nearby, which means you're getting legitimate instruction and equipment rather than tourist trap experiences. Snorkeling opportunities abound right off their beach, and the Mediterranean waters here offer surprisingly good visibility for underwater exploration. For those preferring to stay above water, kayaking along the coastline provides a different perspective on Tunisia's northern shores. The hotel occasionally organizes guided tours and excursions to nearby natural attractions, focusing on wildlife and nature experiences rather than crowded tourist sites. This isn't a party destination, and they're refreshingly honest about that fact. The weekly schedule emphasizes relaxation over loud nightlife, which perfectly matches their target demographic of guests seeking therapeutic benefits alongside adventure activities. But the real star of the show is their spa and wellness center. The Thalassotherapy Center is where Thabraca truly justifies its name and concept. Traditional thalassotherapy treatments leverage seawater benefits combined with massages and beauty therapies using marine products sourced locally when possible. Signature treatments include hydrotherapy baths that utilize the therapeutic properties of seawater, marine mud wraps that leave your skin feeling completely renewed, and aromatherapy massages that incorporate local essential oils. The facility includes sauna rooms and steam baths, alongside relaxation lounges designed for post-treatment rest periods where you can actually unwind without feeling rushed. Operating hours typically run from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and advanced booking is recommended, especially during high season, which you can arrange through the front desk reception. What sets their spa apart is the integration with their indoor heated pool, creating a seamless wellness experience that flows naturally from treatment to relaxation. The staff appears genuinely trained in thalassotherapy principles rather than just going through the motions, which makes a significant difference in treatment effectiveness. Pricing remains competitive compared to dedicated thalassotherapy centers in Europe, making this an attractive option for wellness-focused travelers. But what about families traveling with children? Family accommodations at Thabraca lean toward the limited side, which is actually refreshing in its honesty. Kids Club activities are reportedly minimal due to their small family clientele base, though supervised play areas exist on-site during daytime hours. The hotel seems to have embraced its niche as primarily an adult-oriented destination, focused on wellness and diving, rather than trying to be everything to everyone. Superior rooms can accommodate up to 3 adults with an extra bed, making them suitable for small families or groups of friends. The shallow end of the outdoor pool provides a safe area for children, and the beach setting offers natural entertainment for kids who enjoy sand and water activities. However, parents should understand that this isn't a resort designed around children's entertainment, and the evening entertainment skews toward adult preferences with acoustic music and cultural presentations. The dining options work well for families with the buffet-style main restaurant, offering familiar international options alongside local specialties. If you're traveling with very young children or kids who require constant structured activities, this might not be your ideal destination. But for families with older children and interested in learning to dive or experiencing different cultures, Thabraca offers unique opportunities. And speaking of unique experiences, let's explore what's waiting beyond the hotel grounds. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our best hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.